Two U.S. aircraft carriers moving toward the Middle East, a direct warning from President Donald Trump to Iran, and a nuclear deadline that could reshape global security. Tonight, on Amerinex TV, we break down what this military buildup really means and whether the world is moving closer to conflict. The United States is preparing to deploy another aircraft carrier strike group to the Middle East, a powerful signal at a very sensitive moment. At the same time, President Donald Trump has warned that failure to reach a nuclear agreement would be very traumatic. Slow that down. Very traumatic. That is not casual language. That is strategic language. Now let's understand the military signal. If this deployment proceeds, two American aircraft carriers will operate in Middle Eastern waters simultaneously. That is rare, and it is intentional. Aircraft carriers are not symbolic gestures. They are floating air bases, capable of launching fighter jets, conducting surveillance, and projecting overwhelming force anywhere within range. Deploying one carrier sends a message. Deploying two sends a warning. And timing here is everything, because this buildup comes as nuclear diplomacy with Iran enters a critical phase. Talks are fragile, trust is limited, and patience is running thin. President Donald Trump recently stated that if Iran fails to reach a nuclear agreement, the consequences would be very traumatic. In geopolitical language, that could mean several things: severe economic sanctions, strategic isolation, or, potentially, military escalation. No official military action has been announced, but positioning carriers creates options, and in geopolitics, options equal leverage. This moment feels different. Regional tensions are already high. Proxy conflicts continue across the Middle East. Energy markets remain sensitive to instability, and the Strait of Hormuz, one of the world's most critical oil shipping routes, remains within Iran's strategic reach. Any escalation here would not remain regional. It would be global. Oil prices could surge, markets could react sharply, allies could be pulled into emergency diplomacy, and rivals like China and Russia could recalibrate their strategy overnight. Meanwhile, Israeli leadership has consistently viewed Iran's nuclear program as an existential threat. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has pushed for stronger preventive measures, including limits not only on nuclear activity, but also on missile capabilities. Israel has shown in the past that it is willing to act independently if it perceives imminent danger. That reality adds another layer of complexity, because even if Washington prefers diplomacy, regional actors may not wait. So what happens next? There are three primary scenarios. Scenario 1, maximum economic pressure. Expanded sanctions targeting oil exports, financial institutions, and global trade access. Scenario 2, enhanced military deterrence. More naval assets, more joint exercises, more visible force projection. Scenario 3, limited military action. Targeted strikes against nuclear infrastructure. High risk, unpredictable consequences. Right now, we are witnessing strategic signaling at the highest level, diplomacy backed by credible force, a warning without immediate escalation, but unmistakable preparation. President Donald Trump has drawn a line. Iran must decide how to respond, and the world is watching very closely. This is Amerinex TV. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and stay ahead of the headlines.